Okay, well, I got the ceramic vessel. Not that it does me any good, because my idea of sleeping through the cooking process for the copper is shot. Ow! Stand here and stab zombies through my window for the rest of the night. Because Minecraft 1.6.2 got fucking scary.
What?
The number of zombies that I'm fighting.
Oh.
Like, seriously, no joke. This is not Terrafirmacraft. This is Minecraft 1.6. Be ready. Notice the horde approaching from the east. The aggro range on zombies is ridiculous now.
Retardulous.
Broken knife. For Twitch, I use XSplit. For YouTube, I use Fraps. Damn. There. Now they're going to burn in the light of day. I think I might need to restart my Minecraft because I'm getting occasional stutters in my frame rate now, which means I'm starting to run low on memory. So I'm going to restart Minecraft real quick. Which means I'll probably have to reset. My webcam is kind of pointed a little bit high too.
I got stuck with one shitty team.
Welcome to the world of ARAM.
Well,
How do I
I'm stuck as a
maximize it?
champion I'm no good with.
Who'd you get stuck with?
Tejwani.
Ugh. Okay, remove. Add screen region. There. Webcam is back. And we are back. I use a Frankenstein computer. I'm a computer nerd, so I built my own. It's a quad-core AMD processor with 8 gigs of RAM, running a GT520 video card. Alright. Put these up, get the shovel, and I may as well just go gather a whole crap load of clay. Since I got all day to do it now. Let's see, I thought there was a huge deposit of clay over here.
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
Alright. For 162, yeah, that about wraps it up. That's... Now, it was a lot easier back in 152. But yeah, for Forge mods, all you should have to do is do the setup for Forge exactly like you did tonight, and then drop the mod into the mods folder after the first time you run it, and it should work. And that should be the process for most mods. There are some that are a bit different, but the ones that are different, the mod developer usually tells you exactly what to do.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yeah, I'm gonna play another game.
I would join you, but I kind of want to get my anvil done tonight on stream. So what I might do is I might play Minecraft long enough to get my anvil done, and then do a couple of ARAMs with you.
Works for me.
That is if the people still watching want to see League of Legends. Red Power is a source of much debate these days.
Dude.
Red Power used to be like my favorite mod. Like, I wouldn't play without it. But it's changed a little. Red Power, while I still like it, the developer is way too slow with updates, and when she does update, she has a tendency to release it only for the Forgecraft server, which is a private server that is only for mod developers and friends of mod developers, and I don't agree with that. I personally think if you are going to develop a mod and you want to be really, really sure that you're producing a high-quality product, you shouldn't be testing it on a private server. You should be testing it publicly. But there is someone who is producing his own version of Red Power, and that's looking like it's going to be a great thing.
Yeah, because it's not you-know-who running it. I have no problem with the mod itself, it's the person.
Treecapitator? I haven't used Treecapitator for a while now. Mostly because there's a lot of mods that add that functionality into Minecraft now, like Terrafirmacraft adds it in. Okay, so we'll fire these. Put the ore away, we'll put all this other shit away, and where is the straw?
In your butt. So, guess who I got?
Who'd you get?
Volley.
Lola Bear?
Oh yes, and I'm going super healthy.
Fuck you, I'm a bear.
Yeah.
I actually have a rune page entitled Fuck You, I'm a Bear.
What runes are on it?
Or a mastery page. It's
No,
2109.
How many rune pages do you have?
No, it was a mastery page, not a rune page.
Oh, mastery. Oh. Alright. Oh, wow, we have a gold player on our team. Our team has 2 unranked, 2 silver, and a gold. Their team has none. None of them are ranked.
It doesn't show you the other team anymore.
Oh, they changed it?
Yeah, they changed that.
Lame. Well, I'm still surprised that we have a gold, you know?
Why are you so surprised you have a gold?
I've never actually played a game with a gold.
Honestly, by my best estimation, if I were to actually put in the time and effort to play ranked games, I would probably be gold 4.
But the problem with that is you're not the only person on your team.
Yeah.
I would be up in the golds as well, but my teammates are garbage.
Yeah.
Whenever I play ranked. And one person cannot cover for an entire team of derp.
Yeah, that usually doesn't work very well. Pretty much the only server that I play on Craft, other than the occasional private server, which is just, you know, me and a couple of friends dinking around, usually playing with new mods, or
Dink.
me and Kozak doing modded Minecraft. The only server that I play on with any frequency is Gold Scorch, which is public and free to play. So That one is currently running version 1.5.2 of Minecraft though, so you'll have to use multi-MC to set it up. But I do have an installation video that shows how to do it.
Holy shit. There was only one of us in the bush and they got wrecked because of it.
Only one of your team in a bush?
Yeah, and all of their team came and we wrecked them. We wrecked Pantheon.
Nice.
She wrecked Pantheon.
Okay. Now, I will do what I was trying to do last night, which is sleep through the pit firing process.
I got the first kill.
Which means that now, the entire process is already done. So I can just walk out here and grab all of the molds and everything. And pour out some copper. Now, I will say it is not coincidence that I have exactly 11 molds in my inventory. You have to fill them one at a time. If you drop the whole stack in there, nothing will happen. Okay. We'll pull up these other three. I'm going to need the hammer. I'm going to need some of the dolomite that I collected. And I'm going to need that one piece of dolomite rock that I brought home.
Dolomite!
Or rhyolite rock that I brought home. If we put the rhyolite rock down and use the hammer on top of it, it will change it into a makeshift anvil. If we use the hammer on the dolomite rock, it'll smash it into flux. As long as the hammer stays in there, this will remain a makeshift anvil. Pop the copper out of the molds. And that sound that you just heard was a mold breaking. That is Terrafirmacraft for you. Terrafirmacraft is all about hard work. Okay. There we go. We'll put the coal back in. We'll start heating up some ingots.
Oh my
Meantime,
god!
we're going to put some
This
flux in
build
here.
works amazing!
What, the 5 giants built?
I've only got 2, and I'm doing amazing.
Uh-huh. Volibear is easy. You just stack health, hit people 3 times, and then bite the shit out of them. Where are my water jugs? There. Hey, baby, none. Okay, so what we're trying to do here is we're trying to get these things to bright red.
I'm 228 right now. With 3 now. I should get full boots, though.
So bright red 2, we'll take that one out. We'll put a new one in. We're going to take these 2 out and put 2 new ones in. Then we're going to come over here, and we're going to put the 2 bright red ones up here. We're going to hit the weld button. Not quite hot enough. So we'll take these 2 out and put these 2 back in. We're bright red 2, bright red 3. We'll go for bright red 4. That one's orange, that one's orange. We need to get those out. Bright red 4, we need to get it out. Put these in here. Hit weld.
Oh my god!
Not hot enough.
I am the ass-kickinator!
There we go. Copper double ingots. Bright red 4. We're orange on that one. Orange on that one. Put those in there. Piece of flux. Weld. That gets us our second one. Orange. Take those out. You and you plus you. Weld. Orange. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. This one's bright red 3. Bright red 4. Orange plus orange. There's 4. Ingots that are closer to the center heat up faster. And ingots that have coal directly below them also heat up faster. So the fastest slot to heat up is always this one, as long as there's a piece of coal there. Your orange. Your bright red 3. Orange. And orange. There's another one. Because it has to be orange in order to weld them. If it's any colder than orange, the metal won't be hot enough to weld the 2 bars together into a double bar. And if an ingot gets too hot, it will melt back into metal. Like it'll melt back into molten metal, and it will consume a ceramic mold out of the side to turn it back into a molten ingot. If there are no ceramic molds here, and a metal gets back to melting temperature, it will actually waste the metal. So you always want to make sure you have some ceramic molds in this side of the forge. Yeah, if I take this one here at bright red 2, and the welding temperature changes depending on the metal. They're not all orange. Like iron and most steels are white. But if I take these 2 ingots of bright red 2 here and put them in here, put a piece of flux in here and hit weld, it's not going to do anything. The metal isn't hot enough. Got to be just a little hotter. There's orange. There's orange. Now we'll weld that together. And now we'll go hide from the zombie. I'm surprised he let me sleep. Okay. Now that we have 7 of these double ingots, we come to a crafting table. We fashion them into an eye. And that gives us our copper anvil. With the copper anvil, we don't need the makeshift one anymore. So we'll take the hammer back out of there. That'll turn it back into just a regular rock. We'll dig it up, and we'll put our anvil there. Now with the anvil, we can take a bar of metal, put the bar of metal on there and start heating up. And then all of these plants that we made earlier are used with the anvil to create different stuff. It's not really that iron is rare, per se, but I haven't found iron yet. And iron is a lot more complicated to work with.
Do you even have the capabilities to work with it?
No. I don't have the capability to even work with iron yet. You have to have bronze in order to work with iron because you have to make a bloomery. Okay, so I need... Let's see. What do I want? I think I want another... No, I don't need another scythe. I need another axe, for sure. So, if we take a look at this ingot now, it's dark red. Diamonds actually are obnoxiously rare in Terrafirmacraft, but it doesn't matter because they're worthless. all gems in Terrafirmacraft are totally worthless. Alright. With metal, to metalwork. Metalworking is actually a bitch. So this is where the whole tutorial thing comes back in. You put a hot metal bar on this side, you take the plan that you want and put it on this side. And that's going to do a couple of things. It's going to set up a couple of bars down here, and it's going to give you these things up here. Now, the goal of this is kind of like a little mini game. The goal of this is to get this green arrow in between the two black arrows, right here. However, there's a couple of catches. Number one, in order to actually finish the game, you have to follow a very specific pattern. With this particular one, the third to last hit has to be an upset, the second to last hit has to be a hit, and the third, or the absolute last hit, has to be a punch. So the last three buttons you hit have to be upset, hit, punch. The red buttons here move the green arrow to the left in varying amounts. This one moves it a little, this one moves it more, this one moves it a lot, this one moves it way over. The green ones move it this way. A little, more, quite a bit, a lot. After you finish this, if the green arrow is between the two black arrows, you'll finish the tool part. But the closer the green arrow is to the red arrow, the better the tool part will be. So we're looking to do upset, hit, punch. So let's start out with a couple of shrinks. Let's go ahead and do a heavy hit, an upset, heavy hits. And now notice how far the upset moves it. It moves it about that far. Heavy hit moves it back about that far. So upset moves it just a little bit further than the heavy hit. Punch moves it just a little bit. So our goal is to get the green arrow to be right about there on the heavy or on the hit. So let's hit it again. Upset it, hit it, upset it, hit it, hit it, upset, hit. And now we just bounce it back and forth a little bit until we get it about where we want it. Now, we're right about where we want it. So far we've got an upset and a hit. When we hit punch, it finishes the tool head. And because we lined the arrows up exactly, we got a perfect tool head. Now, if we were a little bit off, as long as it is in between the two black arrows, it will finish the tool head, but the tool head will start out already damaged. You can lose up to 20% of the durability off a tool head if you get it just barely inside the black arrows. But since we got a perfect one, when we make a tool out of it, it's a perfect tool.
Holy shit.
Let's take this.
I just did 600 some damage with a bite.
Yeah, wait until you get like massive amounts of health.
I
And
have
they're
4,000 health.
yeah. Bite.
Unfortunately, ARAM doesn't have, a use for the 5th Giant's Belt.
Bite also does more damage if
Based
they're
on
lower
their
on
health.
health.
Yeah.
I've seen bites do upwards of 1,200 damage.
Yeah, it's 1% per percentage. If they're below like 50% health, they're hurt.
Yeah. Yeah, trees are extremely hard to cut down. And bear in mind that you can't punch a tree. You have to have a tool.
I've got a tool.
Alright, let me know when you're done with that game.
Alright.
You start out by walking around and punching the leaves off of trees to get sticks. Like this. Eventually you just randomly get sticks off the leaves. Like that. Then you walk around and wait a second. Okay, that's tetrahedrite. Good. More tetrahedrite. Holy crap. There's a tetrahedrite vein. Very close to my house. Anyway, what you do is you get 2 rocks of the same type, like these 2 pieces of rhyolite that I have here, and you hold them in your inventory, you right-click, and that starts flint knapping. And then, depending on the tool you want, you take out pieces of this grid. To make an axe head, you take out this one, these 3, and these 2. And that gives you an axe head. And then you put the axe head on top of the stick to get your stone axe. In order to start metalworking, you have to run around and grab these small pieces of ore, which randomly spawn on the ground if you are close to an underground ore deposit. I remember it from sheer practice. From playing Terrafirmacraft ever since the flint napping came in. That's kind of like, how do you remember to make a furnace in vanilla Minecraft? Well, after you do it so many times, it just becomes second nature. And considering how fast you go through stone axes, you watch the durability on the stone axe when I cut down 1 tree. That was 1 tree. Yeah, or you use NEI or the wiki. Terrafirmacraft is one of those games where, especially if you are not very familiar with it, you will want to have the wiki open in another window. Because there is no way you are going to remember all of this without using the wiki. Hold on a second here, I'll get you a link to the Terrafirmacraft wiki. Oh no, I see you coming after me, zombie. That is for the Terrafirmacraft wiki. This has everything from a section on video tutorials and Let's Plays to in-depth stuff about like flint napping, plans for the scribing table, where you find all the different ores, how to chisel stuff, how to do charcoal pits, how to do pottery. Basically, the wiki is like your best friend. There's a burning zombie coming after me. He's not going to make it. Alright. floating chestnut tree is driving me nuts. Other mods, to remember the recipes and other mods, I use NEI. NEI is short for not enough items, which basically is a mod that you can use to not only tell you the recipes for various items, you can also kind of use it as a cheat mode thing if you want, to give yourself items. But the reason I use it is because you can use it to look up recipes. Now, I'm not using it with Terrafirmacraft because most of the recipes in Terrafirmacraft don't use crafting table, so NEI doesn't work with them. Okay, the floating tree should go away sooner or later.
I'm done.
Okay.
I lost because Kog'Maw quit.
Oh, nice. NEI is... Hold on a second here. Okay.
Whoo!
So, basically, what you do here, this is, yeah, that is where you download Chicken Bones, or Chicken Bones mods from. NEI, you download it from in here, yada yada. You have to have Code Chicken Core also. So you just download Code Chicken Core, drop it in your mods folder, download NEI, drop it in your mods folder, and that gives you the recipes. Anyway, I am going to sign out of Terrafirmacraft, and I am going to fire up League of Legends.